Hey, look at all this space, all this emptiness. So, hello and welcome to College Cheese Podcast, episode 44, Separation Edition. As always, I'm your host, Al, and joining me via their own space this time is Joe, as always.
Yep. Hey.
And Aaron,
What's up?
his own space. Yeah. Confetti. All right. So, you got a few things to talk about this week. First of all, I'll just kick it off right off the bat with a real quick one. The Animal Crossing mobile app, Pocket Camp, came out today. And my phone is not compatible. So, to everyone posting their friend codes on Twitter, there. Not really. Let's see what else. Oh, so I figure I think that's all for the small stuff for now. But so Street Fighter, some reveals there. Number one, a trailer came out at the end of Red Bull Battlegrounds.
Yep.
Where a trailer came out at the end of the recent event, Red Bull Battlegrounds, where they showed off some of the new V triggers that characters are going to be getting in Arcade Edition, and I think they're pretty interesting.
Yeah, a lot of them look pretty sick.
Yeah. Let's see. We got a glimpse at Armika's, which is Nadeshko coming in with a chair.
Yep.
Giles, which was what was Giles exactly? Was it just the comboable flash kicks?
I guess so. Yeah, it looks like he has enhanced flash kicks that have better juggle and combo potential.
Okay.
Yeah, it
And
looks
the EX one is 2, which is cool.
Okay. Let's see. Ibuki got.
Boogie gets a big ass Fuma Shuriken.
Hmm.
Everybody's calling it the Demon Wind Shuriken because lol Naruto.
What else? Bison got his Psycho Crusher as a regular move, not super.
Yeah.
Ryu got the focus attack. That's pretty much what it is, right?
I don't know what it is really. It's like I don't know if it has armor or if it's like an activatable thing for like the focus or whatever. I have no idea what that is. Just like a really big crumple punch.
Yeah. Let's see. Ed got what did Ed get? What was Ed's exactly?
It looked like he was able to tie in what was it, Psycho Snatcher in mid combo and keep the combo going. It looks like.
Yeah, his fist started glowing, and I guess it's like a different state of that he goes in where he gets to combo a bunch of his other stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Ken got Shin Ryuken.
Yep, it's not a super, unfortunately, but
Yeah.
it is there.
It's there.
That's
It's
the
there.
important part.
Yep. Let's see. Was there other ones? I'm trying to remember.
There was Birdie's low chain.
Yeah, Birdie's low chain.
Armika got
I said-
Nadeshko coming
I said
out
that.
for
I said that
crossover.
already.
Yeah, she come with the run in with the chair. No DQ.
Let's see, what else was there?
Jury didn't get anything from what I
Not-
saw.
Well, they
Not
didn't
from-
show it.
They didn't show it because they
There's a
didn't
lot
show.
of characters they haven't shown yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't show Geef. They didn't show Geef. They didn't show Chun, Cammy, Akuma. Yeah, whole bunch. Vega,
Varian.
Urian. Yep. Let's see. Also, after the trailer aired is when the very subtle hint of Sakura
Yeah,
with
Sakura petals.
Sakura petals.
All over the place.
Yeah.
And apparently they tweeted out a very like mosaic image that like matches like 99% the color scheme of Sodom.
Yep. So, I mean, it's a cool surprise to those who aren't familiar with Sodom or the Alpha series. But it's like if you know, it's like okay, if you know Street Fighter, you know the history of Street Fighter. It's like you're pretty sure you know who that is.
Yeah.
What else? So they showed off they very subtly hinted Sakura with the petals and stuff. And we're getting another wave of costumes.
Yeah, like there's gonna be two. There's gonna be Christmas ones,
Christmas,
and
nostalgia,
then we're getting a new set of nostalgia, and then a couple others for Chun.
and a couple others for Chun. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna bring back the Christmas from last year.
Yeah, probably.
At the discounted price. But yeah, what do you guys think of those costumes?
I think they look great. I mean, fucking the star of the show, of course, is Minot.
Balrog, nostalgia Balrog.
No, fucking Balrog can, I don't know, go scoop up seashells somewhere
By the seashore.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Minot one.
Fantastic. Colleen looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to agree. Minot did look pretty good.
I like the
Colleen's
Christmas,
too.
I like the Christmas ornament. I really like the touch that they've been doing with that, where her orbs are something else. Like her with the swap, they were books. I thought that was neat, and now they're like Christmas ornaments. That's really cool. The Colleen one I thought looked great. Did you mention the Cammy one, Joe?
No.
What do you think of that one? Because it had like the cat
That's
ears.
pretty good. I mean, I'm glad that Cammy's getting more costumes. Moss will be happy at least.
And then the Alex one.
Yep,
where
Alex
he's
one's pretty good.
Muscle Santa with belt.
Yep, with belt.
And then we were getting nostalgia Karen and
Karen, Bug, Birdie, complete with impossible hair hole.
and Alpha Chun. So
Yep.
we're getting 3 Chun. I mean, it's great. It's great for Chun players.
Yeah.
Well, Chun is like ultra super waifu, so they have to give her costumes up the wing line.
Yeah.
They don't have to though. She has enough already.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, she's flagship waifu, so.
Yeah. So like, why aren't they giving Ryu costumes up the wazoo? Because he's freaking husbando.
He's the mascot. He's the
I
face
don't
of
know.
the entire franchise.
I don't know, because one has boobs.
Probably.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people even play Chun.
Yeah. Did you guys happen to see those Red Bull commercials for Street Fighter?
No.
Promoting the cans, where it's like they had a Ryu one and they had a Chun one, where the Red Bull art style, where they look very comic book or like newspaper comic-esque, and like they were joking that like without Red Bull, Ryu's Hadoukens are as good as Dan's. Because he was throwing like really weak Hadoukens, and then he drank a Red Bull, and then he's throwing a normal one. So
Wow.
yeah, they're really trying to promote those cans, which yeah.
Well, it's all about marketing, so
yeah,
you gotta find some way to market stuff nowadays.
Pretty much.
All about that merchandise hype.
It's all about companies trying to get your money. But but yeah, the costumes are good. I like them. I'll get them at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I think Minot looks the best, actually.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. Minot was probably the best one because reasons.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But they were all good in a sense. So I'm pleased.
And those are all coming out on the 29th of this month.
Yep. So those come out, what is it, next Tuesday, I think, is the 29th? Yep. Okay.
Week from today.
All right. Let's see. So, did you see this article that I linked in the Slack, Joe, about the KOF?
Yes, I did.
What do you think?
I don't know what to think yet. I'll have to see what she looks and plays like in game, but I'm happy KOF's getting more characters. That's pretty cool. It's like the fan base of KOF is all like South American. Like not a lot of people play it here or anywhere else.
Yeah, I remember seeing an article on, I think, Vent Hubs, where they were like discussing why KOF isn't as big here as it is everywhere else. So. Speaking of November 29th, apparently a certain somebody suddenly appeared on the Microsoft Store listed for Tekken 7.
Mm-hmm.
And his release date is stated as November 29th. None other than Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer confirmed for Tekken 7.
God damn it.
But yeah, Geese Howard.
Fucking Geese Howard.
That's
getting until December.
Yeah, that's a couple weeks sooner than I expected, because I wasn't expecting it.
I believe they did say holiday.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess like the end of November is considered holiday because it's after Thanksgiving but before Christmas.
Yeah, I suppose.
We gotta get, don't forget to start your holiday shopping because everybody's starting their Black Friday deals already.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yep.
Especially Overwatch being like $20 for PC.
Yeah. I think I might pick that up. Same
here. I'm surprised I can actually run it. I was playing it over the weekend.
I could run it.
No.
So you should be able to run it.
I got to try out that new chick, Moira.
Yeah.
Moira. Yeah.
Yeah, Moira. She can give you the slip pretty easily if you're not paying attention.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I hate her little floating orb thing that follows you. Ish.
Well, the what thing?
The floating orb that kind of just like follows you.
Okay.
Joe, you know what that is, right? I don't remember the name of the skill. No.
It's akin to Zenyatta's like harmony and despair orbs.
Oh, okay.
Despair orbs.
No.
It's just a little heal ball or damage ball that she throws out.
Okay. Did you guys see the Oh yeah, you linked it in the Slack, Joe. The Go Tanks thing. Yeah. What'd you guys think of that?
He looks good. I like that they do the fusion dance as the intro. That's a nice touch.
I especially like the music in the background. I thought it was very fitting of the character's personality.
Mm-hmm.
All that's left is to find out what Kid Buu and Ultihan play like.
Hopefully their trailers are released pretty soon. I definitely want to see Kid Buu's. That's my dude. Well, one of my dudes.
Yeah, one of them.
Alongside Vegeta and Piccolo.
Joe, refresh my memory. Sorry, Al. If you pre-order the game, you get SSJ Blue, Goku, and Vegeta, right? If I remember.
Yes. I don't remember.
The BlazBlue Cross Tag battle that reveal was after the podcast last week, so we didn't talk about that last week. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think we did either.
Okay. So, what do you guys think of that when they revealed the fangirl from Persona and the other characters?
I think it's all right. I mean, Yukiko was the one I played the most in Arena, even though I didn't own the game or didn't care very much.
All right, let me rephrase that. Like, what do you guys think of how the roster's looking so far? You think it's looking good?
I think it's looking pretty diverse so far.
Yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. Some of the characters that they released so far was pretty much expected because those are the main cast members. I'm waiting for them to throw us a curveball.
Yeah. Well, I think the only one that nobody expected was Ruby.
Yeah.
Because obviously, Ruby's not a fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm expecting the majority of the cast to be the main cast of each respected franchise.
Right. So. Okay.
If they have any DLC, then I'm expecting those to be mostly like curveball characters.
Okay. Let's see. So this was announced earlier. So Venom, Black Widow, and Winter Soldier coming to Marvel on December 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my wallet. Joe, I'll let you go first.
I don't care. Like, I watched the trailer. Winter Soldier looks like what Chris should have been.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Black Widow looks decent and is probably what Jill should have been back in 3.
Okay.
And Venom, I've never cared for Venom. And
Really?
the one thing they all share is their voices are terrible. Especially Venom's.
Yeah, Venom sounds like he should. His voice actor sounds like he should have been somebody for Carnage or something like that.
He should have been like a goblin or something.
Yeah.
He's got that like high-pitched, scratchy, like...
He needs some bass in his voice.
Yeah.
You should just get voiced by Barry White.
He'll seduce you while he assimilates you.
So, my opinion on it, Winter Soldier, obviously, like Joe said, I felt like he was going to be like a updated or a better version of what Chris should have been. And then Black Widow, I was just like, oh, it's Black Widow. She's doing exactly what I thought she was going to do. I was kind of underwhelmed
She
by
doesn't have
that.
any real superpowers. She's just a secret agent.
Yeah.
Isn't she like an assassin?
Yeah.
She's pretty much just like a secret agent. That's it. Venom, outside of his voice, he looks awesome. I like the new stuff he has. I think his supers are kind of a little bit sluggish frame rate wise, but I think that's a lot to be said with the overall game mechanics compared to like stuff from like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which is kind of fast, was a little bit fast paced. But I think it looks good. I'm not too surprised that they went with the all black palette for his costume instead of using the blue looking one from Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but
No, the black is what he's generally been associated with, isn't it? Because like the movies.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, he's probably going to have a blue one as an alternate color.
Yeah, most likely.
That's like
probably gonna.
That's like
Go
if
ahead,
that's like if they put like default Hulk was red.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure they're probably going to have like anti-venom color palette for one of his costumes, but all his moves look like they are really devastating and they hurt a lot. But I like some of the new stuff he has, like the slam and the like the venom symbiote that comes up and traps you from underground or something like that. So
Okay.
Winter Soldier is like level 3 super with his unrelenting justice. That was a little bit. I kind of scratched my head at that one.
I mean, it looks cool, but
we didn't need you to speak.
No,
Winter Soldier. You know what? You'll be better off not speaking.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. Unrelenting justice. Yeah, we could do without that.
Was my sister in the game?
One thing that really surprised me about Winter Soldier was his ability to I'm going to put my bionic arm in front of my face that only covers my face and block a huge beam from Ultron. As opposed to Cap holding up a shield and being like, oh, hey, because the shield actually covers more of his body. But, you know, hey, whatever. It's Winter Soldier. He's supposed to be a badass.
Yeah. So what surprises me the most is the quality shift between the first batch, Sigma, Monster Hunter, and Black Panther, who were great, and then this batch,
which is not so great,
feels lackluster.
Does it feel rushed?
Boring. Yeah.
Yeah. This is how I feel about like a lot of DLC nowadays that's been coming out with a lot of stuff, but especially with MVCI.
It depends on the company, but yeah, most of it is just we want the money now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's like basically it's like you can't win because companies like Capcom, they constantly push out DLC characters, stuff like that. While when Tekken 7 announced their DLC character, when Geese Howard was announced. Because
he didn't come out the next week. He didn't come out the next month.
It's like, yo, he'll be coming in the winter.
Yeah.
and then Noctis is he's coming in the spring. So
yeah, so you pretty much have to wait like 3 months per character release.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it sucks to wait, but
the longer you wait, the better they'll be. At least
Right.
that's generally what the consensus is.
Right.
Exactly. So,
but with this, if they wanted to do a DLC and batches of 3s and stuff like that, then why don't you just have them like finish when the game was released and just spread them out that way? It feels like they were rushed since
Because
September.
then people would complain that they withheld stuff that was already finished, and it doesn't feel like a finished game.
Right.
Yeah, but either way, you can.
It's like either way, like companies aren't gonna win because people are just
Nobody's gonna win because everybody's gonna complain about something.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's exactly it.
But not many people really complain about the whole Geese Howard and Noctis thing with Tekken 7, did they?
Well, no, because
A
like
couple here and there about Noctis, but like I
Yeah,
think the general consensus about Geese was like, "Oh my God, Geese is in Tekken."
yeah,
Yeah,
that's what they said.
yeah, take my
Yeah.
money. That's what I was.
But nobody really complained about Tekken 7 being like deprived of content.
Well, because the thing with Tekken 7 is, and I'm not trying to say, Tekken 7 is superior. I mean, it's a great game. But the thing about Tekken 7 was they play tested it in arcades for a long ass time.
Yeah. It was in Japan for like 2 years before it came out here.
Right, because they want, like, Harada literally said that it's like, we want to make sure that this game is ready because he wants to avoid at all costs the launch that Street Fighter V had.
Yeah, and plus Tekken 7 has story, arcade, and other modes and everything like that at launch.
Right.
Like Tekken 7 didn't feel bare bones when it came out, so.
Yeah.
Which I'm not gonna completely blame Ono for that because obviously he's got higher ups breathing down his neck, with the Capcom Pro Tour because I'm like they get this game out for the Pro Tour because there's a lot of money at stake.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, but that's the nature of the beast because either if you don't want companies to like rip you off and whatnot, then you have to take a stand and not buy the product, but yet and still you get to see and watch your franchises die because nobody's actually buying into it. So
so like we said, it's like nobody wins
because
it's like you're gonna have two sides of the scale, and they're always gonna be so. So I'm looking at event hubs here. And apparently they had a poll asking what EX character, Street Fighter EX character, they'd want to see most in Street Fighter V. And Skullmania won.
Oh God.
Speaking of Skullmania, that Arika fighting game, that's getting a beta. Starting December 11th. I think it was the 11th, right? I think.
I think so.
Eureka?
Arika, the people that made the EX. Fighting EX Layer, that's what it's called.
Okay.
Yeah. The people that made Street Fighter EX.
Yep.
So
what else have you guys been up to this week?
I was playing a bunch of GTA today because they finally fucking released the Hunter to be purchased.
Okay.
So
how much is it?
It was.
How much did it drain your wallet?
Well, in GTA money, it's the trading value is 3.1 million. The buy now is 4.1 million.
God damn.
Joe's rich.
No, I'm not. But I did end up getting a shark card because I finally got paid today for what I should have been paid Friday.
Okay.
And I bought one and I tricked it out with everything I could.
Nice.
And it's pretty sick. And I was playing with my friend Chaos, and we were doing some hangar missions and stuff.
Nice. What you been up to, Aaron?
Let's see. I just got finished going through episode 1 of Batman Telltale series, season 2, episode 1. So that was I really enjoyed that episode.
Okay.
It seems a lot better than a lot of the season 1 episodes. Apparently, instead of last season where your choices affected like the plot points in the game. This one, it seems like your choices not only affect the plot points, but a lot of your relationships with your allies. So so you can basically piss off Alfred and get
nice. You can piss off Alfred.
Yeah, you can piss off Alfred. You can in your partnership with Jim Gordon, he can get upset at you for various reasons. I'm not going to spoil too much of that, but it seems like depending on your choices, you can make or break allies. So it's going to be very interesting. I know they're already on episode 2, so I have to buy episode 2 and 3 sooner or later.
They're like what, $5 I think they're like $5 an episode, right?
Yep, $5 an episode. It's a little bit cheaper if you buy the season pass. Though.
Yeah,
obviously, but yeah, I suggest anybody that loves Batman that you'll love even more so season 2.
I remember watching you play a couple episodes from season 1, and it seemed interesting. Even I'm just not big on the point and click.
Yeah, which is understandable.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the go ahead.
Yeah, it's like from what I saw, the story seemed decent. It's just the point and click aspect didn't really rip me all that much.
Right. A lot of the
same exact experience from watching somebody play it.
Exactly.
Yeah. A lot of the villains in the origin stories for different people have changed, so it's like its own standalone thing. Like the Riddler's or basic origin from the comics is different in this game than it was to the comic book continuity, but it works. It really works.
Okay.
Really works. And this season it feels like stuff had stakes more so than the last season, so I think it's worth the money. Or will be worth the money.
Now is season 2 done or
they are going to release episode 3 soon, so
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably going to be in December, so it like last year or with season 1 is probably going to end in like February. It's going to be like episode 5.
Okay.
And then we'll get like season 3 probably next year, next season, like September. Summer. So yeah,
summer, fall, something like that.
Yeah. Besides that, I've been playing a lot of Heroes of the Storm.
I've noticed that.
Trying to rank up. I'm in bronze.
Did you get your desk? You get a desk yet, or is your computer?
Oh no, I'm using a dresser.
Okay, you're still using the dresser.
Wide, so I got my monitor kind of like at the corner, and I got my computer and got my mouse right there. So
okay.
Yep, all I need is a webcam, and I'll be good to go.
Yeah. Cool. Now it's time to get a webcam because you could probably strike a pretty sweet Black Friday deal on one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep, that and Overwatch, and I'll be all set until January. Not much else I want. Outside of maybe like Winter Soldier and Venom, I'm not paying money for Black Widow. I'm good. Unless you could get like good deals on like PlayStation cards.
Probably. I don't know if those go on sale. I know PlayStation Plus cards go on sale. I don't know about. One thing that won't be going on sale for Black Friday apparently is the Switch. Nintendo announced that the Switch is not on sale for Black Friday. It's still $300.
Damn.
And I'm like, okay. Wait, they're like the games will go on sale. I'm like, well, it's better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah, I
right.
Yeah.
Nintendo doesn't like to put things on sale.
Yeah, it's like I love Nintendo, but goddamn, their sales suck. They're like, oh, we have a big eShop sale. Nothing good is on sale. It's like, oh, you can get freaking like cooking box for $2.99. Or it's like, oh, hey, you can like, it's cooking box. It's like it's $9.99, but you can get it for like $3.99. Who the fuck cares about cooking box? Cooking box isn't a thing, but while like, oh, like, like when Splatoon came out, it's like, oh, Splatoon is $60, but you can get it on sale for $50. It's like, it's not really a Black Friday deal, but
right.
It's Black Friday, people expect good deals. Deals that would make you want to trample somebody at Walmart.
Yeah. Or get like the Buckland Hills Mall lockdown.
Yeah, that happened. That happened before. I remember that.
Yeah, I think that was like the Black Friday after last or before
It
last.
was pretty recent. It was pretty recently. Yeah.
Yeah, people be crazy, yo.
Yeah. What other? They had I think the Xbox One S is on sale for $189, which is the lowest it's ever been.
That's a really good deal.
Yep.
Maybe people should go out and buy an Xbox One S.
I would if there was more to play on it.
Yeah, I would if I had more money.
Yeah, like I would if there was more to play on it, and if I don't know if I had the money, but
yeah.
Oh, you mean you don't want to go and buy it just for like what's exclusively on the Xbox? Halo and Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct on PC.
Oh yeah,
I can play that on PC. That's fine. But like, I'd probably just get one for Halo and Forza 7, maybe.
Yeah, because Forza 7 isn't. Well, that's on PC.
Yeah,
but you need good parts.
Yeah.
Not saying you don't have good parts.
I have decent parts. I
you
mean,
have better compy parts than me. So, but yeah, because I still remember like at E3 when they're talking about Forza 7 at the PC gaming show where it's like, oh, like we've like downgraded it so it'll even run on an i5. It's like, okay. I was thinking about like, did Joe just get like an i5? So,
yeah.
Yeah.
My new processor is an i5.
Yeah. But yeah, I would jump at that Xbox One S deal if it had more to play on it. I mean, I miss playing Halo, but I'm not gonna go out and spend almost $200 on a console just to play Halo again.
Right.
Especially when like a major selling point of Halo is multiplayer. I have to go out and buy the system, then an Xbox Live subscription, and then I don't have any friends to play with.
Yeah.
Right. So. At least with Destiny, you'll actually have people to play with. But
yeah, but I'll probably get Destiny 2 on PC at some point. Probably.
It is a lot of fun. I have enjoyed it. Speaking of which, I believe the Iron Banner is starting up again.
Okay.
I remember hearing a friend of mine talk about it.
Ooh, speaking of events coming up, wasn't it last year this time that Blackwatch Rising came out in
Uprising?
Yeah, Uprising.
It came out in like March.
Yeah, that's when it came out in like March. I remember we were like, because we were in the middle of like doing the podcast.
Oh yeah, so I'm definitely gonna have to jump on Overwatch.
So like they'll have probably another Christmas event. I hope they'll have like another like New Year's event. And then it's because like it was Christmas, then Year of the Rooster, then Uprising.
Yeah.
So.
Because you can't buy those skins, right? You have to get them out of a box during Uprising.
Yes.
To get okay.
Yes. You remember my struggle for boxes, Aaron?
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll probably feel your pain trying to get Blackwatch Genji. So
the rage that I felt when Blackwatch Genji, if they bring Uprising back, which I'm sure they will, they'll probably make it easier to get it.
Yeah, because it's
a costume from last year.
Yeah.
So we're bringing back the costumes from last year, and we're discounting them, so you could probably get it for like 1,000 gold instead of 3. So
I'm actually surprised they haven't added like Blackwatch Genji as a costume for like HOTS, but they'll probably do something. Kind of interested to see who else is gonna.
I feel like that feeling like for a lot of things where it's like a lot of the skins and Here's the Storm. It's like why don't they add this to Overwatch?
Oh, like those diva skins,
like the demon diva or whatever. So.
I'm pretty sure if enough people outcry about it, they'll get it. We're living in the times of millennials, which all three of us actually fall under that.
I was gonna say we're millennials too, technically.
Yeah, technically.
Are we though?
Yeah, apparently millennials start at the early 80s, mid 80s, too.
Yep, that's us then.
Mm-hmm.
We barely missed the mark, but we've been swept up with the rest of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
Younger
nowadays,
making us look bad.
people
I said
show.
the younger generation is making us look bad.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mhm.
Fucking kids.
Well, it's the age of everybody has a free opinion, so there's no in between. It's either extreme left or extreme right.
Extreme left or extreme white?
No, right.
Okay. Oh, guess what got added to Steam, Joe? Or guess what just came out on Steam? Apparently, I think.
What?
World of Final Fantasy is now on Steam.
Oh God. Why can't that just go away?
I just saw like somebody like posted on Tumblr about it. It's like, oh,
I was like, yeah, World of Final Fantasy. Woo!
it's Final Fantasy Pokemon with chibi stacking. Fun times to be had by all.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Joe just looks so enthused about it.
Oh, I just love it. It's fantastic. It's the best thing ever.
Oh, so we recorded episode 2 of Dumb Wrestling.
Yep.
Stuff happened there.
How did that work out?
It was an interesting show. We had like one match was super good. Like we probably had like a match of the year contender on there. And then Joe got a little upset because his record was broken.
Yeah.
Because Joe had the record for shortest match. And that record was, did you see the match, Joe? In the video, I mean.
I didn't watch the video. I didn't actually count the
I counted.
from bell to bell.
Bell to bell, it was 31 seconds.
Jesus Christ.
And like his Joe's record was he beat Toronto Dump in 50 seconds. It was 50 seconds, right?
Yes. From
Okay.
bell to bell, I counted 50 seconds.
Okay. And the new record holder beat the record because the person beat their opponent in 31 seconds. And the person who now has the record is your mom, Aaron.
Wow. All right. Well, now.
I also counted the amount of time for her entrance, Joe.
Oh yeah.
Her entrance was 3 minutes.
Jesus.
Was
Yeah,
just
that seems about right.
so
That seems about right.
she could have won. She could have won like a bunch of time. Anyway, so yeah, episode 2 of Dumb Wrestling now available on my YouTube channel if anyone wants to check that out. So after you watch this podcast, feel free to watch Dumb Wrestling. This movie trailer you put in the Slack chat, Aaron, the Rampage one.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it, but is that literally like Rampage, the video game?
Yeah, sort of. So it looks like what it is. You know how, like in Rampage, you start off as your employees working at Scum Labs, and you get infected with like some kind of chemicals, and you turn into like Lizzie, Ralph, and George, right?
Yeah.
Apparently, The Rock befriends a white in a zoo, or an ape in a zoo, and a meteorite comes down, and the gorilla gets exposed
this
to
already
it.
sounds awful.
So it's kind of like what's that movie? Was it Mighty Joe Young or something like that, or
Something,
Kong?
yeah.
Something like Kong or whatnot.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden he gets bathed in the radiation from it. He starts growing larger. And then The Rock ends up at the military base in the trailer, and he's like talking to like some kind of white collar corporate executive, and he's like, and the guy's talking to him. I forget the actor's name that plays the corporate executive, but he looks to The Rock and says, "What, you haven't heard about the oversized gigantic wolf?" And instead of it being like a bipedal werewolf like Ralph is in the game, it's a giant wolf that's on 4 legs.
Okay.
So it's kind of
That sounds bad.
it's like a Godzilla movie with Ralph and George, and Lizzie is a giant crocodile.
Hmm.
Because if you look at the end of the trailer, he was like, "Is that a giant crocodile?" And you see Lizzie like jump out of the water, kind of.
Okay.
So yeah.
I mean, I want to say at least it sounds better than Doom, but I don't know.
I appreciated Doom for what it was. It wasn't a great movie, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad movie. Like,
I mean, I appreciate the little touches.
the first person thing at the end.
Yeah,
like,
the first person thing was sick.
Everybody hated that, and I'm like, what? I'm like, it didn't. Like, I think I saw the clip of it on YouTube. I'm like, it doesn't look bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to give it a chance, but I feel like it's not gonna be good.
Probably,
So
probably not. I mean,
Probably not.
like, I don't think it'll be considered one of the worst movies of all time, but I think it'll still be piled in with like.
Will it be worse than Pixel?
Pixel was a bad movie.
Yeah.
Yet another great accolade for Adam Sandler on that one.
Yeah. It's like
but Adam Sandler has enough to
him
make
a lot.
No,
But god damn it.
he has enough to make bad movies.
I'm surprised he hasn't killed The Price is Right. Because he's a director. He's the director of Price is Right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I only found that out because I was watching with my mom, and at the end it said directed by Adam Sandler. I'm like, okay. Yeah. So
The Price is Wrong.
it's like, oh boy, you can see Waterboy play Plinko.
Duh.
Wow.
Or that stupid fucking cliffhanger shit. Fucking hate that thing. Stupid yodeling. Anyway. But yeah, I don't think Rampage would be. I don't think it'll be considered one of the worst movies of all time. But I still think it'll be piled in with them. Yeah, I don't think Dwayne Johnson is going to be talking about Rampage 10 years from now.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody is.
In a positive light.
No, I don't think so either. I think it's a mockery of the franchise that I personally liked Rampage. The games, except for like Total Destruction that was on the Wii.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked their concept. I just didn't like how hurried I felt.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the one for the Wii or overall?
I'm talking about any of them.
Oh.
Because I always felt like it always felt so frantic. It's like, oh, hey, I gotta destroy all these buildings before I get shot to death by everything.
Yeah, and like you're getting shot from everywhere. So
yeah, before the airstrike comes and they take you out.
It's like, why can't The Rock make a movie based on like a bullet hell?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I think I would.
Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart, Jack Black, and Rob Schneider star in Choaniki the movie.
Actually, I probably would have preferred that trailer.
He's a gun.
I would have preferred the trailer if it actually stayed true to the continuity of the games, and like
did Rampage have continuity?
Well, they were mutated employees that worked for that guy with the freaking Hiachi freaking hairdo or whatnot that you have to face at the end of World Tour.
Like WCW versus NWO World Tour. Shout out to N64 wrestling games. Anyway, I'm just thinking back to that Pixel movie and how bad it was.
See, I never actually saw it, but I saw from the trailers that it was not a movie that it should be seen by anyone.
No. If you guys really want to see it,
wasn't PewDiePie in it, or he was supposed to be in it?
I don't remember.
Anyway,
well, that's probably good that he didn't. He probably would have said the N-word during the movie or something like that. Yeah. Speaking of which, if you want to see a movie that's better than Pixel, try Lego
You
Batman.
can watch any movie, and almost any movie is better than Pixel.
Lego Batman's downright hilarious.
Watch The Lion King. That's a better movie than Pixel.
Mm-hmm. Balto's a better movie than Pixel and Lion King.
Wait, Balto is not better than The Lion King.
No, I'm sorry. Balto is a better movie than The Lion King.
Balto is.
I don't know what you're smoking, dude, but you need to get off that shit. It's fucking with your brain.
I'm trying to picture Balto as a Broadway play now. Anyway.
Oh god!
It's like what other movies you think I'd say better than The Lion King? Freaking All Dogs Go to Heaven, Rock-a-Doodle.
No, All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Clifford the Big Red Dog Goes to Paris.
All Dogs Go to Heaven wasn't that bad, but I don't think it's better than Lion King, though.
It was a decent movie.
Yeah.
Bear in the Big Blue House too.
Of dicks.
Wrong movie.
Is that song from Bear in the Big Blue House?
So I think somebody's been watching like the porn version of Lion King.
No.
What's Lion King?
Lion King. Lion Game, the story about lions and their gains.
Nice. I should make that the thumbnail. But did you guys have you seen the trailer at all for that? I forget what it's called, but they're basically
bro. He just holds up Simba.
Nice, and they drops him because he doesn't lift enough. They're coming out with a movie, like basically it's an anime movie, so obviously it's for kids, where they're like recreating like the birth of Jesus.
Oh God.
Or something. Not recreating the birth of Jesus, but it's like with like the wise men and like the I don't know, where they gather in the farm or what. God.
The Three Kings and whatever.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing. I'm not touching that one.
Oh. And speaking of movies, apparently The Incredibles 2 trailer came out.
Oh.
I don't know, I never saw that movie.
I saw the first one. The first one was really good.
Okay.
I liked it a lot.
Did you dash out to go see it?
No.
Yeah, I just remember that came out the other day, and like I think I saw part of the trailer on Twitter. And it was decent because I didn't really know what was going on because I didn't see the first movie, but
yeah, the first movie wasn't that bad.
Yeah, apparently a lot of people thought it was good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it
because like Disney's like coming out with a bunch of sequels to movies. Like Incredibles 2 is coming out next year, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know why, but Toy Story 4 is coming out in like 2019.
Like we really need another Toy Story movie.
Disney, you're freaking killing me. Because I saw Toy Story 3, and that was a damn good movie, except for that ending. That ending tore me apart.
Yeah, I actually don't remember if I've ever seen
the ending of Toy Story 3 was like super sad.
Yeah.
It was super sad. I was like, what the fuck?
Isn't it all about just like boys growing out of their like younger phases?
Pretty much. Because like it basically like he gave away the toys.
Mm-hmm.
And like he's leaving to I think go to college.
Yep.
And like it sounds super simple, but it was like the saddest thing ever.
Yeah.
He goes to check his phone. It's me calling him.
The house phone is calling. Unless you're calling the house. Yeah. I'm scrolling up in Slack. I just see that freaking picture of the cat dude from DBZ.
Fucking
Barris.
Oh, Barris.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Barris did get released and
he got teased. He wasn't
teased. Yeah.
I don't think he was officially revealed, but he was teased in like some magazine scans or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And apparently on the roster list, somebody said they saw Hit's portrait. I know you don't know who Hit is, but yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to be in there. So it's going to be interesting.
It's going to be really interesting when you see people playing and then you see Yamcha beating Hit.
Yeah, or Yamcha beating anybody. You're gonna stop and I'm like, how is this happening?
Watch when we play that game and we figure out Yamcha's actually stupid good.
Yeah, he's top tier.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I'm Al. I watch DBZ.
Yeah.
Like 12 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a really long time.
Yeah. Super is actually pretty good though. The Tournament of Power.
From
Yeah,
what I've
I still need to catch up with that.
It's like, because you keep saying Super is really good, which I keep hearing Super is good, and Joe's always yelling at me to watch DBZ Abridged.
Yes.
Which eventually I will get to.
Fucking best.
Because like, I've seen one. Like I saw, like you showed me like one episode like a long ass time ago, and it was good. It was good. Pokemon Abridged is better, but
Psst, fuck that.
no, I'm kidding. It's not better.
It's like, it
Pokemon
amazes me because DBZ Abridged like never drops in quality. Every single episode is fucking gold.
Okay.
They're geniuses.
Moving right along.
I don't know where to because we don't really have much.
Let's talk about Nate.
Well, no, I have one thing to mention
Okay.
while you're
Mm.
figuring out what to go with. Konami is fucking with us again.
What do they do now?
They released Metal Gear Solid 3 HD for the Shield.
The fuck?
Fucking Shield. Who has a Shield?
Like Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins? Anyway.
Not that Shield.
I think Marvel has a shield. Captain America has a shield.
What the fuck is the Shield?
I thought it was just like a
Is it like a mobile thing?
stream stuff from like your TV or whatever. I don't know exactly what it is. I just know it's a handheld that like wirelessly links up to like either your Nvidia account or your Steam account or something like that. That lets you play
Nvidia
your
Shield.
Steam library on a handheld.
Okay.
Or something like that. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's its own thing, and we're not allowed to fucking play Metal Gear 3 in HD on anything else ever for some reason.
Okay, cast your PC games to NVIDIA Shield. Now you can access your games from your GeForce GTX powered PC on your TV at up to 4K HDR. And according to Google, it's $150 for a 16 gig. Or if you want a 500 gig, it's $300. So no. That sucks though.
Yeah.
Good old Konami.
Yep. They're killing their fans ever so slowly, and themselves in the process.
Well, that's okay, because as soon as they release Metal Gear Solid 6, everybody's going to be like, yay!
If there even is a 6.
Well, where else could they go? With the
They got Metal Gear
They have
Survive.
Survive coming, which is their cooperative multiplayer zombie loot-based version of Metal Gear 5. Which, in all fairness, it does look fun, specifically because playing Metal Gear with friends has always been like a huge thing for me. And like loot things are like a weakness of mine in games. I like loot. I like getting a steady influx of new to keep me interested.
Yep.
You have friends? Sorry, I'm kidding.
Yes. And I like the Metal Gear engine. I love it. It's like, it makes me want to play it, but I can't in clear conscience do so, at least buy it, because of how
Konami.
shitty they are. So I don't know what to do.
It's like convince Ubisoft to come out with a knockoff, or convince EA to come out with a knockoff.
Well, then we'll just plague it with microtransactions.
Yeah. But
speaking of which, Star Wars Battlefront 2 came out.
Yep.
And at the beginning, there was a huge uproar
about
with the microtransactions there.
Yep, regarding Darth Vader.
Yeah, well, Darth Vader was one of the points, yes, but like it's like the whole big picture is like the principle of the matter.
Mm-hmm.
Because they said in an article or in an interview or something that like they had certain things locked so that people could feel like they earned it.
Yeah.
But
they said that in their forums.
Yeah. Yep. But people can spend money to get loot boxes to open up cards and get this shit at level 1 or 2.
Right.
So they didn't earn it at all. They just threw money at them and they said, "Oh, hey, you threw money at us. Here you go.
Yep.
Here's some stuff that you wouldn't be able to get for like a couple of months from now."
Yep.
Now they recently stopped that. And
right.
I believe like all loot boxes you get can be opened with in-game currency.
Yep.
Which is how it should have been in the first place. But that doesn't take away the fact that it happened. The people who took advantage of it have not had their shit like removed or anything, so they keep it. And like it's
to like put it into perspective of how much backlash this got. That forum post that EA posted got about 700,000 downvotes.
So. And it sucks because that game looks really good.
Yeah, I remember
seeing gameplay. It's beautiful. Like the story looks really, really interesting because they follow like a lot of the lore from the books and shit that I haven't read. So I've been watching Jesse and a couple other people play through the story, and like they've read all the books. They've been talking about all this hidden stuff. It's like, oh hey, here's one of the observatories that the Emperor has, and I'm like, oh shit, this is a thing. It's like it looks super interesting, and I want to play it. It's like, oh.
I remember, when we were watching the conference at E3, and when they showed multiplayer gameplay of it, because I remember we saw Jack, Achievement Hunter Jack, playing it, and
they had Ludacris, they had a bunch of people, a couple of people from Achievement Hunter, they had like a whole shit ton of people.
Yep, and they were all playing a giant multiplayer match, and it looked great.
Yeah, it was like 20 on 20, I think.
Yep, that's what it was.
Yeah,
and it was fucking.
And it was the Palace on Feed, I believe, which is an episode 1 thing, which is like for me because I love episode 1. I don't care what anybody says. I loved episode 1. And the fights on Naboo were like the coolest fucking thing.
That reminds me, getting off of Star Wars for a second, but apparently, I don't know if you saw it, but did you see that Pokemon thing that I posted on Facebook, Joe? The post that I shared.
I don't think so.
I did too because apparently today on this date, like back in the day, is when Pokemon Gold and Silver came out in Japan, and when Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire came out in Japan.
Okay.
I shared the Ruby and Sapphire post, and then somebody commented on it. Oh boy, it was Mike.
Oh yeah.
So
Did anybody ask for his opinion?
Yeah, he was like, I don't care what anyone says. I don't like these are the weakest games in the series. I'm like, they weren't weak. Like they weren't the best, but they weren't weak. But anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, Battlefront 2. I like Star Wars. I'm not big into Star Wars like some people are, but Battlefront 2 looked really fun. Looked really fun.
And they have Darth Maul.
Yep. Apparently something that's apparently not very fun is Need for Speed Payback.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't heard heard like god awful things about it, but people say it's not great.
That's disappointing.
It's like, like after like a 2 year or like 1 or 2 year break, like the franchise is back and like it's more boring than ever. I'm like, oh wow, okay. Which kind of sucks because I remember like seeing that like revealed and it looked pretty fun.
So, what are you guys going to be up to for the rest of the night?
About to eat dinner in a minute.
Yeah, food.
Then
Food sounds good.
then I don't know. Probably just
I'll probably
work
go
on.
back to playing some Neo on PC.
I'll probably go back to like work on some dumb wrestling stuff or something. I don't know. I'm still debating on whether I want to buy Overwatch or not.
Well, it's up until the 27th, I believe.
Yeah, so I got a few days.
Yeah, it's only 27. No, it's only $20, and
20,
then 30 for
standard.
the.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't think you get much with the Game of the Year edition, right?
No, you get the stuff for the other Blizzard games, and you get 10 loot boxes. That's it.
Oh,
That's the only difference.
Hmm.
So, no, I don't play any other. I mean, I play Heroes of the Storm, but on rare occasions. But that's it.
Yeah.
And then like 10 loot boxes. But yeah. But yeah, like because I put money in my account to if I want to buy Overwatch, and then I bought Joe Okami HD as an early Christmas gift.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Because I told him because he came downstairs like, why would you do this? I'm like, yo, gotta strike when the iron is hot, or more like gotta strike when you don't have money so you can't buy it yourself.
Yeah. And that comes out in 3 weeks.
Yep. So. On a random note. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say if you get Overwatch and I get Overwatch, that'd be fun having all three of us.
Yeah. Plus, because most people I know have it on PC. Because like Joe prefers to play it on PC.
Oh yeah, it's so much easier to aim.
Yeah,
you're gonna have that unlocks mouse and keyboard.
Right, and then like does Nate have it on PC? I think he does.
No, I don't remember.
But like I know Nate said he'd probably switch over to PC once he gets a better PC built.
Yeah, and once he has free time and gets his office.
Which probably won't happen anytime soon, but
assuming he ever comes back to the podcast.
Nice. Oh, and then
make a meme out of Joe's expression right there.
And then I've already made GIFs on it.
Yeah, he's made like 3 or 4 GIFs of me at this point.
Yep. And then Eric has it on PC.
Oh, nice.
And then
he doesn't play ranked, right? Because I know you guys are opposed to playing ranked.
I'm not opposed to it. I just don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like
other people. And then because Billy has it on console, I don't play with Billy, and Jeff doesn't have it anymore. So.
Oh, okay.
I have Jeff's copy.
Yep, he literally has Jeff's copy.
Nice.
But with that, I'd say we can wrap this up. Unless we got any, I think we were pretty much running on empty at this point.
Yeah.
I noticed that Andrew was trying to play Samba on PC when it was free over the weekend. She's actually hard to play more so than Genji is.
What, Sombra?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it's like she's easier than Tracer.
Yeah. Don't you have to be pretty sneaky though with Sombra because you have to
have to go behind people, hack your hacking has to be kind of like prioritized for like certain characters like Mercy or like Reinhardt or like somebody that's giving like the team a good edge.
Right.
Yeah, and you can hack health packs and whatnot, so when they walk over them, they can't access them.
Right.
And if you get hit while you're trying to hack, then it immediately cancels it out. So you really, really have to be sneaky.
Yeah.
But it helps with her primary, because her primary is really good.
Yeah, the little SMG.
Yeah, the MP7 looking thing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of awkward trying to aim it with the mouse, though.
Yeah, you'll get used to it.
You just got to find your right sensitivity.
But
yeah, people are sick with Hanzo and Widowmaker. Like, you come out of your spawn, it's like, yeah, I got this prank. Turn a corner, headshot.
But I feel like that could happen to any character. You just turn a corner and get shot in the head.
Mm-hmm.
That's you look at any shooter and it will happen.
Yep.
Yeah, you have those instant headshot people that are just like, oh, hey, look.
People who have the mouse and keyboard controls down to a science.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know exactly like how much to turn it and where they're going to be and where to aim when you're coming around a corner.
Mm-hmm. So, But yeah, with that, I'd say we can wrap this up.
All right.
So until next week, I'm Al.
I'm Joe.
I'm Aaron.
Can't see him, but hopefully we won't anyway. So
Keep the little pictures there.
yeah.
Yep.
And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Later, Striders.
God damn it, I knew it was coming.
God damn it.